Um, then Kofi is in the championship match at WrestleMania. So, yeah.
All right, you in?
Yeah. That's what your
Okay.
mom said.
Oh, we're off to a great start. Uh, okay. All right. Welcome everyone. It is Tuesday, which is going to be further known as Casual Tuesdays here at Team Llama Games, here at mixer.com/Team Llama Games. I'm here with my pal, my favorite guy, Ryan Laster. Ryan, how are you
What's
tonight?
up?
What's going on?
I'm good. Just
Um,
chilling.
yeah, and
Make sure I don't
that's
fall asleep this time.
yeah, and that's our theme for Casual Tuesdays. We're just chilling. We're just playing for fun. We're not doing
Picking up
anything
dubs.
big. Yeah, funny enough, we played a warm-up match right before we went live, and the whole point was to knock out some daily challenges in our top 12 in squads, top 6 in squads, and then we just went on ahead and got the W. And we spent most of the match kind of huddled away, just trying to get eliminations of other participants out of the way. And then before we knew it, there was one other guy left, and he came after us, and Ryan and I flanked him, and Ryan got the final shot, and we ended up getting the victory. It was amazing. We were quite sad that we weren't able to have it on stream, but at this we captured a video. We'll get that up. Um, we'll get that up online on the YouTube channel at Team Llama Videos, and we'll post it on Twitter as well. Which, speaking of that, I'm at Twitter at Team Llama Gaming. I've changed my Twitter handle to Team Llama Gaming, and Ryan still has his dormant Twitter account. But if you need to know anything about Weezer frontman Rivers Cuomo and Seattle Seahawks head coach, former USC head coach Pete Carroll, that's my dude right there. If I need that
I'm pretty sure
information,
I followed Pete Carroll when he was still no. I think I followed him maybe just after he took the Seahawks job. I don't remember.
I'm
But
trying to think when the Josh and Ryan radio show era would have been. I'm trying to think what
it
year
was
that.
in that was
Was that
2010.
it would have been yeah, it would have been 2010. So yeah, that would have been right around the time that Pete Carroll would have taken the job.
Sports Talk
Um,
with Josh and Ryan.
Sports
Those
Talk with
good
Josh and
times.
Ryan. Yeah, it was fun. I jumped in for an episode. It was a lot of fun. We did a radio show on the internet to two people, which happened to be my wife, my then girlfriend, but now wife, and her friend. And her friend sent us a question talking about, not even really a question, it was more of a statement that she thought that Christian Laettner was the greatest basketball player of all time. Um,
She was wrong.
Ryan, I've got great news. One Nico Scott has joined us in the chat. He is here. He is watching. He is here to support us here at Team Llama Games via Mixer. Nicholas, I'm glad you're here.
Good dude.
Nicholas is mad. Um, Nick, you did vote for Legends, but I don't. You must not have read the tweet. The tweet was for Wild Card Wednesdays, and today is Tuesday, my friend. Um, Actually, I've gotten two votes since. We've got a vote for one for Apex Legends via Papa Dop on Twitter, Nico Scott, and then I believe Fortnite has gotten a vote, and then Llama's Faves also has one vote. Ryan, I have not spoken to you about this, but on Wednesdays here at Team Llama Games on Mixer, the theme of the night is going to be Wild Card Wednesday. It's where our viewers get to choose what we play, what I play if you're not available. And the three option there were four options. One option Fortnite, another option PUBG, option 3 Apex Legends. So voted for by Nico, and the third is just titled Llama's Favorites, and that's where I play a game that I just like to play and want to kind of show. I have a game in mind, but you'll just have to wait till tomorrow to see what that game is.
Is it Super Mega Baseball?
No, it's not. But that might actually make an appearance. It's actually a game that you and I have played before. So if you are able to jump on and play, it'll be a game that you'll be quite interested in playing. So here on Casual Tuesdays,
we'll see where the beer world takes me tomorrow.
That's right. So we are. Hold on one moment. My 3-year-old son is yelling at me. I should probably find out what he needs. My son wants cheese. I told him that he would have to hold on for just a minute. So the theme here, Casual Tuesdays. We are sitting back and just playing some games.
That's
we're
good
gonna just
parenting.
we're just Ryan, be quiet. We are just playing some Fortnite for fun. And if the first game is any indication, we are chasing dubs tonight. But yeah, we're just gonna sit back and play. We're gonna just talk about things. Ryan just watched a little bit of the WWE Monday Night Raw.
SmackDown, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tuesday night. You're correct, SmackDown, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But also, we want our lovely viewers, and well, currently one viewer, Nico, to drive the conversation, ask us questions, drive topics. So, Nico, if you've got anything that you want us to talk about, you let us know in the chat. He says that he says, "Hold on, I'm driving." Nick, I'm going to make the recommendation not to watch our stream while you are driving. I feel like I need to say that to have any liability taken away from us, Ryan. But also Ryan, Nick is our friend, and we would like for him to not die.
Yeah, Nick.
So, so we're gonna sit here and hope he doesn't. But Nick, join the conversation, my friend. We're just talking anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and ready up. We are going after some top 12 in squads to get some daily challenges out of the way, and once we get those out of the way, and of course get 2 more dubs out of it. I mean, because we're gonna go 100% tonight, right, Ryan? I mean, we're 1 for 1.
Sure.
But I'm gonna go ahead and hit ready, and Ryan, why don't you go ahead and talk about what just happened in SmackDown? It appears that something has happened in the Kofi Kingston Daniel Bryan.
Well, they're trying to shoehorn Kofi Kingston into a championship match at WrestleMania, and tonight, if his New Day mates Xavier Woods and Big E Langston can defeat, I don't know who else because they haven't said that part yet, if they can win a tag team gauntlet match, Kofi Kingston will be in the championship match at WrestleMania.
So it's incumbent on on Big E and the great Xavier Woods of Up Down Down fame on YouTube. It is up to them to win a gauntlet, which Kofi actually had to go through his own singles gauntlet last week. Is that correct?
Yes, and he won the one that was initially announced, but then Mr. McMahon, being the typical heel that he is, came out and said, "There's only one more opponent, and you're in," and it was Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan beat him very quickly. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you lost me for a second or not.
Yeah, you didn't say anything for a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, my headset
that's
crapped out.
well, that's good. So WrestleMania is what, 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks
A
away.
week from Sunday.
Okay,
No, it's
so obviously you're not
12
watching.
days or so.
You're not watching because you're here with me on Team Llama Games on Mixer. But
Y'all watch the highlights
you-
on Hulu
do
tomorrow, I'm
you
sure.
do you believe that the New Day will win this gauntlet and then we'll officially get this match set up?
Well, yes, because they haven't otherwise set up a WWE Championship match for WrestleMania, and that's kind of an important thing to do for your biggest show of the year.
This is true.
So,
This is true. We talked about
Yeah.
that. We actually talked about that last week. How you can't just go into the show without any type of promotion for your biggest event or your biggest match of your biggest event of the year.
and they could be kind of ramping it up to do like when Daniel Bryan won the championship at WrestleMania 31, I want to say, 32,
Yeah.
against Triple H. Before he could be in that match, he had to defeat Batista and Randy Orton in a triple threat match at the beginning of WrestleMania to then be in the main event at the end of WrestleMania.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay. Okay.
this whole Kofi Kingston angle, where they're calling him a B-plus player, etc., etc.
This is just
it's
a
pretty
mirror
much
image of
word
what they
for
did.
word
yeah.
what they did with Daniel Bryan about 7 or 8 years ago.
Sure.
So,
Where do you want to end up?
I guess we'll see where the circle is.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You want to head to the
down
snowy? You want to head
Let's
to
go to
the
the.
snow?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just go down to that mouth of that river by Lucky Landing.
Ooh, that's
Maybe hit up some of those houses.
Yeah, I think we'll make it there. An
That is pretty far.
update on Nico. He has not responded since saying, "Hold on, I'm driving," and that makes me nervous because if the last thing you're saying is "Hold on, I'm driving," and then you don't ever hear from him again, that sounds like one of those commercials that they've been doing for no drinking or no texting and driving, where it said, "This is the last text
Well, maybe he
message."
took our advice and he stopped doing stuff so he could drive safely.
Now, see, Ryan, this is why I have you here, because you're the ever optimist, and I'm sitting here talking about, oh, our friend Nick just
Unless
died.
it's football season.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair.
Go.
Oh, Nick is alive. He says, "No, I'm still alive, jerks."
Well, good.
Hey, Nick,
I like
did you enjoy our wrestling talk?
Wrestling.
Talking about wrestling.
I think we're going to come up short of my original
I'm gonna go. Let's go right
marker.
here. Let's go to this industrial park.
Oh, you're over there. All right.
Oh, Nick.
I'm on my way.
Don't do that. That's not...
What?
Nick says that he said, "I almost drove into a ditch on purpose."
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't do that, Nick. So, Nicholas, you're here joining us on Mixer.com/Team Llama Games, the newly rebranded Team Llama Games on Mixer. With you being our only viewer at this time, it appears that you've got the floor on what you would like to talk about, or Ryan and I to talk about. We're here and ready for your conversation. Unless Ryan, you've got more on wrestling that you'd like to tell the
No,
masses.
that's all I've seen so far tonight is the New Day bit.
And to be honest, to me, the New Day stuff is really the only thing I care about. I mean,
Kurt Angle is continuing his farewell tour. He's retiring at WrestleMania.
I mean, that's great.
Tonight he had a match against AJ Styles.
Nicholas has suggested that we talk all wrestling the entire stream. I have to be honest with
I don't
you,
have
Nick.
that much more material, Nick.
Yeah, and also to be honest, I don't like wrestling enough to talk about it for another 45 minutes to an hour. But thanks for the recommendation, buddy. If you've got anything else?
You gave him the floor, and then he very quickly said, "Nah."
Well, the problem
It's kind of rude.
The problem, and it's a problem, and also one of the things that I like about Nick Scott is that when he's in the chat, he is on his game the whole time with jokes and funny musings, but also that can get him into trouble when he says things like, "Hey, talk all wrestling." And you know, one thing that I will say about Nicholas is, well, that's the thing, is that the thing about Nicholas that I can appreciate is that he's kind of joking when he says let's talk all wrestling, but also he would find it incredibly funny if all we did was talk about wrestling for the entirety of the stream.
I'm going to talk to you about the end of the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm going to go through year by year all the things that happened to The Undertaker. Buckle in, because it's
After
most...
Stone Cold's in-ring career ended,
Oh, he's going.
he was
Okay.
then the sheriff of Raw.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
He wore a badge and everything. He's basically like the general manager, but they called him the sheriff because I honestly have no idea why.
Sure, because... Well, I think the answer is because wrestling.
Because Stone Cold said so.
That's true, and he's drinking his Coors Light and gonna stun you if you don't.
Steve Weisers.
Let's go to the northwest here, Ryan. There's another building over here. I believe if I'm not mistaken, it is the Disco Warehouse. Well, Ryan,
Ooh,
I've got
probably my least favorite building because the music is terrible.
I've got great news. If last match is any indication of what's going to happen in this one, I believe a victory is coming, because I got a purple hand cannon.
Sweet.
Nick says he'll be right back.
What I call it. Never mind.
I mean, that would have only been like the 8th time you've made that joke, but you know.
I will never not make that joke.
You know, I say it every time
That
you say
joke
the joke.
And the Mars joke.
I say that, and well, hey,
Always
Saturday,
make the Mars joke.
Saturday, you may get your next opportunity to make that joke, as we as temporarily scheduled episode 2 of Project Llama in Kerbal Space Program. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I told you.
We will see, because on Saturday I'm working the hours of 2p to 9p.
I see.
To stock up some stores and hang out at Buc-ee's for NASCAR weekend.
Sure. Well, if we don't do it Saturday, we'll get it in at some point. Maybe we'll look at Friday.
Yeah,
we'll get it done. I don't know if I told you this. I may have told you this, but unfortunately, the VOD of episode 1 of the Kerbal Space Program series, Project Llama, it cut off and didn't save the last 20 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, you told me.
And the bad thing is that means that people are going to miss out on the more important part of that video, which is where we actually do get.
That was a rift.
That was a rift. It sounded like someone used one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the part where we actually did get a ship into a partial orbit did not it did not keep that. But more importantly, where it did cut off, it cut off just after you fell asleep, so we still have that. You were snoring, bro. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
I snore pretty good.
And then you snored so loud that you woke yourself back up. And then tried to play it off like you didn't fall asleep, which was the best part. I said, hey, Ryan, did you fall asleep? And he was like, I don't know. Which, yeah, you fell asleep and you know you did. It was great. I enjoyed it.
The banana's starting to get its brown spots.
Yeah, it's because it knows we're chasing dim dubs.
I didn't notice at the end of the match how it had to be like mushy and brown, or if it just kind of stayed.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it when there were about 10 people left, and it was pretty gross. So yeah, so when we pick up,
man, got their asses kicked.
When we pick up Kerbal Episode 2, we will pick up from just after we attempted a new ship, and we did make it into the inner, I guess just outside of the inner atmosphere, but we were unable to create a full orbit around the planet. So when we pick it up, we'll continue our quest to at least get into orbit, and then to the moon. But we'll do that on Friday. We may do it Sunday. Saturday, if Ryan doesn't end up having to work too late, we'll just have to see. So the Rockets lost big time.
They did to the Bucks.
So Ryan, I have to tell you, as much
Giannis
as I like,
outdueled Harden.
As much as I would like to stay here because the circle is the edge of the circle is very close.
The music is
I
terrible.
cannot take this music anymore, so we're gonna move. Yes, Nick, you are correct. Maybe Ryan will stay awake this time for Kerbal Episode 2. That's the hope.
Who knows? Space.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, you had a long day. Space is sleepy. It sure is, Nick. It sure is. It's very sleepy. This shack is not inside the circle, unfortunately. But I believe this shack is. So Nick, it appears that you...
a pretty good way to...
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's make our way. 19 people left, 17 besides us. Nicholas, now that you've...
Get our way to the circle.
Now that you've returned, what's on your mind, pal? I hear something.
Hey, there's a hamster ball in the water.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. I was wondering what that noise was. Ryan's audio is sometimes very bad. Well, unfortunately, Nick, I don't know what to do about that. That's probably more of a latency issue.
Your face is sometimes very bad.
Yes. Nick thought your burn was quite good.
Oh!
Oh no! What's happening? Where? Oh no!
Shot, yo.
Coming! One down. Oh no! Oh, damn it!
Now we got our
12.
got our top 12.
I got that. Oh, he's gonna revive this guy. I don't even want to watch it. I'm not even gonna watch it. Don't even want to. Man, bummer. Sorry about that, Ryan. That is my bad.
It's all good.
That went okay, I suppose. OP Skins Dan on Twitter liked our tweet about going live. Thank you, OP Skins Dan. Appreciate that. As I was telling you earlier, Ryan, we got 14 new followers to the Twitter page. It's nice to begin that marketing for us. Hopefully we can translate that into follows on Mixer here and YouTube, and eventually one day we'll be as big as Ninja, right?
Someday.
Someday we'll have So many. And we got a new follow, V Temptation, on Twitter. Thank you for the follow. You're not watching, but thank you anyway. I'm gonna retweet our stream. $75 follows on Twitter. Retweet is out. All right, let's start another game. So we need one more.
Yes.
One more top 12, and
one
then
more top 12.
once we get that top 12, we'll move over to a little Team Rumble. Really get casual. So Ryan, 2 days from now, a very exciting day in the world of sports. Opening day in Major League Baseball. I assume with what I believe is true, baseball being your favorite sport to follow, you're quite excited for opening day with the Houston Astros being your team.
I'm looking forward to it.
They appear to be looking like they're going to be equally as good, at least equally as good as last year. Probably the favorites in the AL West. Which has some to do with the fact that they're very good, but also with the fact that the AL West is kind of garbage. And I can say that because the Texas Rangers, my team of choice, are in that division. How we feeling about the starting rotation of the Astros, Ryan?
Well, let's see. So Brad Peacock was announced as the 5th starter.
I did see that. I picked him up in our fantasy.
I feel like obviously their top 2 could compete with the best in the league.
Absolutely. Is Colin McHugh going to be a starter, or is he still the long
Colin
man?
McHugh should be. I guess I could just Google their rotation.
Because Lance McCullers is
out for the year with Tommy John.
Yeah. Oh, I got the worst. Oh, I got that terrible glider. Who's their 4th starter then?
I don't remember. They signed.
Wade Miley.
Wade Miley. Yeah.
I'm not particularly. I would not be
That's
particularly.
number 4.
He's an innings eater. That's what he does. I guess for what.
I guess it'll be him, McHugh, and Brad Peacock. Just kind of, they're basically the same guy 3 times.
I don't know. I really like Brad Peacock and Colin McHugh. I like both those guys. I think they're both really solid.
They could always go back and re-sign Dallas Keuchel.
Yeah, Dallas Keuchel is still out there, and I know that as spring training kind of got rolling, they did talk to him about a 2-year deal. I think it was 2 years, and I think it was like 10 a year. I guess he said no to that.
Where do you want to head there in the circle?
You want to go somewhere like right there?
Yeah, sure.
I think there's a couple buildings over there on the other side of the lagoon.
Yeah, I feel like, well, they offered him a qualifying offer and an extension, but yeah, he said no, thinking he was worth $17 or $18 million a year.
And then didn't come close to getting that. Yeah, I want to say it was about 2 weeks ago, they brought him back in, and we're talking to him about maybe a 2-year deal for like 2 years, $20 million, and I guess that never really went anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to guess, their overall rotation is slightly worse because they lost Uncle Charlie and Keuchel, but I don't think they're going to be hurting that much without those 2 guys. But if I had to guess.
Looks to be the chests and the boats directly beneath us are still available, so nobody's gotten there yet.
I mean, if you want to go to the lagoon, I'm all for it.
I was just looking to get one of these chests, and then head up to your marker. I don't want to go all the way to the boat. I'm pretty sure there's people, because it's right there in the middle of the circle.
Yeah, there's a chest. There's a chest right here in this little boat there.
beach for you, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here up the beach just a little bit. I don't want to get too far away. But yeah, I think the Astros are absolutely the favorite in the West. I don't think that's going out on a limb by saying that. And to be honest,
offense is really good.
And to be honest,
I feel like they got better on offense than they were last year.
I mean, and also to be honest, it's like I couldn't even tell you of the other American League West teams who would even be close to a contender. I mean, I guess Oakland.
Oakland should be all right. The Angels have, well,
I mean, the Angels
they have the best player in baseball, but
well, what's that meant? Nothing.
Yep, because they have nothing besides said best player in baseball.
You know, in Seattle moved a bunch of their players. They don't have Robinson Cano anymore. They don't have Nelson Cruz. They don't have Gene Segura. They don't have James Paxton. So they're bad. And the Rangers, they're right in the middle of that rebuild. So. Thank you, Nick. I am the favorite in the West. Welcome back, Nick.
That doesn't make sense.
Welcome back, Nick.
Hey, I've got a quarter shield for you if you
sure
would like it.
I'll take it. Thanks, man.
Welcome.
All right. So now that we've staked out the beach, let's actually head to the marker that I actually made, which it looks like it's just a pirate outpost. But yeah, opening day Thursday. I'm excited. This is actually, I would say this is probably the most excited I've been for opening day in a long time for just general baseball. Which is funny because the Rangers are going to be really bad this year. But for some reason I'm really pumped for the start.
I have breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. Now we're gonna go to our Team Llama Games correspondent Brian Laster for a bit of breaking news. Brian, go ahead.
Kofi Kingston, Big E Langston, successfully defeated 6 separate tag teams.
So it's
in
on.
a tag team gauntlet match to earn Kofi Kingston a spot at Wrestlemania against Daniel Bryan.
So it's on. Officially on.
Uh-oh. What's that?
It's officially on then.
Yep, so it'll be Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan, the WWE Championship.
Well, I hope he wins. I love me some Kofi Kingston. I love the
Me
New
too.
Day. I love the New Day. They're pretty much the only reason that I care even 1% about wrestling these days. The great Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods, a streamer himself, up, down, down on YouTube. Shout out.
Do you have any heavy bullets?
I do. Would you like them?
Yeah, please.
You can have all of them. Did you want?
I'll hold on to it.
Do you want them so you can use your hand cannon?
No, it's a sniper rifle.
Excuse me. Nicholas, if you're still in the chat, what are you doing? Nicholas, if you're still in the chat, we definitely appreciate it.
Oh, we gotta go west.
We love you very much. I think Ryan loves you, like, the most.
I do.
Let's head off to the west. Heading off.
On the Oregon Trail.
That's right. Ryan, if you
Hopefully no
do,
one dies
if
of
you,
dysentery.
who is your pick to make it to the World Series this year?
Houston.
Your,
And
let me rephrase that. Your unbiased opinion on who's going to make the World Series.
Houston.
And
yeah, I don't know. Atlanta could be good.
Phillies.
The Phillies spent
Phillies
some
are
money.
good. Milwaukee
The
is
Dodgers are
Milwaukee's
Milwaukee.
pretty good. The Dodgers are quite good. The Cardinals are the Cardinals have actually gotten better. We got the Cubs still there.
The Colorado Rockies.
That's no, you know what?
They're a pretty good team last year.
They made the playoffs last year, I think. They did. They made the playoffs.
They did.
I'm gonna go with
Hey, we're
the
going to one Pleasant Park.
we
So,
are
Whoa!
Whoa! There's a guy sniping. I see him.
Where?
He's building over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. That guy destroyed me. He's coming for you. He's got a sniper rifle out.
You know what, bro?
I like it. Welcome.
We got our top 12. That's fine.
Welcome to the new viewer watching our stream. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry that happened.
You joined just in time to see us unceremoniously killed. But thank you for joining us here on Casual Tuesdays here on Mixer.com/Team Llama Games. We're playing some Fortnite. We're just hanging out, having some fun, talking about stuff. If you've got anything you want to talk about, throw it in the chat, and we will talk about it. We just got done talking about a little bit of wrestling, WWE. We talked a little baseball. Or we're still talking baseball, actually. So you're going to go with Houston, huh?
Yes.
I think
Always
that's
and forever.
I think that's a biased opinion, but that's okay. But they're very good. I'm going to go with, and it really pains me to say this because I can't stand this team, but I'm going to go with the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series. And unfortunately, I believe it's going to be the Yankees. And I really hate to say that because I cannot stand the Yankees. But I think that's how it's going to go. Now, I think Houston is going to be very good. They'll win the West and all that.
The Yankees are installed by Vegas as a 6-1 favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Sox and Astros are both 7-1. The Cubs and Dodgers are 8-1. Followed by Cleveland, Philadelphia, the Nationals, St. Louis, Atlanta, and the Brewers. Of course, those last few that I mentioned, starting with Atlanta, are 20-1.
Sure, that makes sense.
15-1.
I think the problem that the Braves are going to have is that their starting pitching is very suspect.
And Nick, if you're still listening, and you want to try to make some money this year, your Detroit Tigers are a 1,000-1 favorite, or their odds.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't think I would use
$10 down on that.
I don't think I would use the term favorite. Nick actually has a prediction for baseball. He says that he's gonna say the Brooklyn Dodgers are gonna win the World Series.
Ah.
Now, if this was 1945, I think Nick is on to something. But Nick, I don't know if you know this, but the Brooklyn Dodgers moved to Los Angeles quite long ago. I don't know the exact year, but it's been a very long time. But we appreciate the prediction. Ryan, we have two people watching our stream right now, Nicholas and another, which we absolutely appreciate. We appreciate everybody checking us out here, just hanging out, chilling on Casual Tuesday here at Team Llama Videos. Or Team Llama Games. Team Llama Videos is the YouTube channel. And I found a minigun! Championship. If you're just joining us, Casual Tuesdays is where we sit back and just play some fun games. Not necessarily Fortnite every week, but today we're playing Fortnite. And we just hang out and we just chat. Chat about life, chat about whatever you guys want to chat about. Nicholas, who's watching, has not done a very good job of trying to steer the conversation. But that's okay, that's what he does. He's here, he's making jokes. I appreciate his jokes. We're all about jokes here. Ryan likes jokes. Ryan, you like jokes?
I do. Jokes are great.
They're good. You've been known to make a joke or two. I mean, I'm not setting you up to have you tell us a joke, but I'm just saying
it's
you've
good,
been... Yes, you probably didn't...
I can't be funny on command.
True. And probably any joke that you were going to have is probably a little not work safe. Because we are a
You don't know that.
We are a PG-13 stream here at Team Llama Games. Yeah, but we're just sitting here having a good time, just shooting the S, just hanging out and having fun. Ryan's yelling at his dog every now and then.
Yeah, right now he's just sleeping. He's not trying to eat his foot, so...
My son, my 3-year-old son, is in the other room playing on his Nintendo DS, 3DS, and actually he's walking in right now. How's it going, buddy? Okay. Well, when I finish this game, I'll get you going, okay? And that was Harrison Barrett with an update from the toy room.
I think they did.
That's right. Okay. Come here. Here you go. You want it on?
No, that is the part.
Do you want it on your arm?
No, your feet. That.
You want it on your foot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Hold for a moment, chat. I'm gonna help my son out real quick. He wants to put on this thing that my daughter got for her birthday. But let's put that there. Oh, okay. Okay, well here you go. Go watch your show, bud. My son's a night owl, and it's not by anything that we've done. We're good parents, I promise. He's a night owl, so he hangs out with me in the evening. Watches me play some games. He loves Fortnite. He loves the Fortnite dances. Oh, thank you, K9 Corgi 447 for the follow. Welcome to Team Llama Games. Appreciate you being here and for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday night here on Casual Tuesdays at Team Llama Games on Mixer. If you're in the chat, K9, join the conversation. Can you play? Are you on Xbox? I'll tell you what, K9, let us finish this game, and then we'll link up and get you in to hang out with us for a little bit. Hang out in the chat, and we'll get you going here in just a moment. Nick, you don't have Xbox Live, so no, you're not going to do that. My son is here.
He can cross-platform it on his PlayStation.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Nick, if you've got Fortnite on your PS4 and you've got an Epic account. Oh, well, why are you watching then, Nick? Oh, Don't Eat Crayons, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. Welcome to Team Llama Games. Appreciate the follow as always. Join the chat. Don't eat crayons if you want to hang out and chat and hang out with us on Casual Tuesdays. Respect. That's right. Respect to you. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Oh God, I'm worried.
K9 Corgi, Don't Eat Crayons. If you guys are obviously new to the channel, but yeah, we're just hanging out. We're not doing anything too stressful. We're just hanging out and chatting. We are just playing some Fortnite here. My friend Ryan, say hello to the beautiful people. Oh, there you go.
I want it.
It appears that Ryan has died.
I heard it.
That took the guy out. What's wrong, Ryan?
We just got a texture from, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Okay, I'll look here in just a second. K9 Corgi, you know, we're all about honesty here on Team Llama Games. I would not say that we are very good at this game. We can tell you that Ryan and I, right before we got on the stream, finished off a squad victory, just us two. And but I mean, we're not terrible. We're not good. We enjoy playing the game, and that's what we're here to do. We've got a couple squad wins. We've got a couple duo wins. I've got two. I've got a solo win. Question from the chat here, or more of a statement. One Nico Scott. He's asking, Ryan, can you talk about how much you love soup?
Soup's pretty good. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
That's a
Baked potato soup.
Clam chowder. I guess that's more of a chowder than a soup. Whatever.
Now I'm
It's all
assuming,
froth based.
and yeah, I have to be honest. I'm not a soup person myself. I don't partake too much. Looks like yeah, I'm not a big fan of the soup.
Dang it!
When I'm sick, I don't partake in soup.
You should.
Nico, are you still with us? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, okay. Nick says, I don't care about your opinion, I just want to hear from Ryan. So Ryan, you have the floor. Nick would like to hear from you. Go ahead, Nick, or go ahead, Ryan, you have the floor.
Ow! Well, I think I was Basically, if it's got potatoes and meat in it, I'm on board. So, you know, nice clam chowder. Potato soup is always good. Tomato soup with a nice grilled cheese sandwich. That's always fun.
Nick asked, how do you feel about stew?
Oh, I always enjoy a good moment. Right, Mitch?
Delicious stew, that's right.
That's a throwback to, I don't know how many years.
That was in the greatness of 1 versus 100. Delicious stew, mulligan. Nick, has Ryan sufficiently answered your questions?
I guess it depends on, I don't know, a nice gumbo kind of soup. I guess it depends.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a soup product. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with gumbo.
Forrest Gump loved it. Or, I'm sorry, Bubba Gump. Or Bubba, not Bubba. Bubba told Forrest that he loves gumbo. Shrimp gumbo, shrimp soup. Okay, another question from the chat, Ryan. How about chili? That's technically soup.
I love chili.
Okay. What else you got,
Chili's
Nick?
great.
What other questions do you have from Ryan since you don't want to hear from me, apparently? Damn. Having a good match.
I am not. Surprise, surprise. Ah!
Much like soup and stew, Nick, I'm not a big fan of chili either. I've never, this has been since I was a kid, I've never been big on a big mixture of foods. I like everything separate. Oh, that's one of
This is not a fan of segregation. That's what he's trying to tell you. No.
No, I am a fan. That's what
Sorry, desegregation. He is a fan of segregation. Sorry. Nick was against the ruling in Brown v. Board of Education. He was negative 20 years old.
Yes. It's not that the items that are inside of chili are separate. Like, I love meat. I love everything that goes in it. I just don't like them together. The KFC mashed potato bowl. I've not had it. Ryan, have you had the KFC mashed potato bowl?
No, I don't. That's one of those things where I prefer those things to be separate. But when it's designed to be eaten together, like that KFC bowl where it's, oh, who is it that has the, I want to say it was Patton Oswalt, maybe?
Yes, the KFC. Yeah, the KFC bowl.
Yeah, he had the bit about the KFC bowl.
Ryan, I have breaking. I hate to break in, but I need to. I have just seen the text from one Charlie Z, and I just would like to tell Charlie Z, who's not watching, but I'm gonna tell him that he can go and F himself.
I mean, all you had to do, man, was just start with
Ryan, I don't want to hear it. It was freaking Gumby, and you know it was. It was your fault.
That's a lie, and it's all your fault, I think.
I mean...
That's where I stand.
Whatever.
Gumby. Shoot. I kind of want to go to bed, but I also only need to play one more match to finish off my other daily. So.
Well, let's do one more, and then we'll bring this thing to a close. Just one moment. Nick, have we sufficiently answered your food questions? Nick says for now we've answered his questions.
Well, good.
I gotta tell you, Ryan. Tonight has been a good night. We unfortunately we didn't get it on the stream, but we got a squad victory. Which was great.
There were only two of us.
There was only two of us. We did that, then we got on here, and we got 2 new followers on the Mixer. We're hanging out with our pals, hanging out with Nick. Question from the chat from Nico Bambi, one Nick Scott. Ryan, popcorn or pretzels?
Popcorn.
Do you have anything further on that why, or is it are you just gonna go with popcorn?
I don't know. It's got a better flavor to it most of the time. Pretzels, I mean, they're fine. A nice soft pretzel, I guess, is up there, but just a regular. If I'm eating,
I feel like the
rolled
soft
gold or
pretzel
something like that, it just gets boring.
I feel like
Soft
I feel like the soft pretzel is a separate category. I don't think it's the same thing as your. I think what he's referencing is just the little, the little cracker, the cracker with the little salt on it. I too would go with. You want a banana?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get my son a banana, and while I'm getting him that banana, I'm gonna go with popcorn as well. Now I will say, when I have my popcorn, I prefer to have popcorn that is very lightly to no, or little to no butter, and then with tons of salt. I love salt on my popcorn, but I am not a fan of the theater. The movie theater, nasty, fake, buttery oil. But to be fair,
this is where we're gonna differ, because that's my favorite kind of popcorn. Is the movie theater. Though I don't like going. They go crazy with the dispenser, but
my wife. Sorry, everybody, I'm taken. My wife, she enjoys lots of that butter, and I can't stand it. It's just too much. Now that's not to say that I don't like pretzels. I actually like pretzels a lot. I can eat me a nice handful of pretzels. Pretzels, Ryan. I found this out as I'm on my diet. Pretzels are actually okay for you, and I can eat that as a nice snack if I so choose to. But yeah, I'm gonna go with popcorn. Okay, Nico has Nico, before you ask your next question, you have to answer your own question. What do you prefer, sir? Now we will wait for his response. Nicholas says he prefers popcorn with some butter and seasoned salt. That is actually the correct answer. Seasoned salt is actually the best for anything, but you're correct in saying that seasoned salt is great on popcorn. So now that we've gotten Nico's take on that, he's actually asked a follow-up question, which is pretzels or peanuts, Ryan?
I think I'm gonna go with peanuts.
It seemed to take you a while to come to that decision. It sounds like it was kind of close for you.
Trying to decide. I like both. Ham and lean with peanuts because they give you a little protein, nice little filler snack in the afternoon, whereas
Yeah.
pretzels, I feel like, are mostly carbs.
This is true, but to me, it's peanuts, and the reason being is that I just think they taste way better.
Peanuts are good, especially when
Okay,
they're
so
coated in chocolate and have an M on them.
this is true. Peanut M&Ms are actually the best M&Ms. It's the best kind. It's the best type of M&M. Nicholas says that he takes peanuts over pretzels. And his follow-up to that is in the peanut realm, do you prefer the salted peanut or the honey roasted peanut? Now, to me, it's not close. It's honey roasted. The honey roasted is wonderful. And he paid the price for attacking. I think it's honey roasted. I don't think it's close. What say you, Mr. Laster?
A honey roasted peanut versus the salted peanut?
Yeah, just a
Is that
salted.
the question?
Yeah, just a regular salted peanut.
Yeah, I feel like I give the nod to honey roasted. Nice little flavor to it.
Nick, you're saying that you get all the stuff all over your hands. Are you speaking of the honey roasted coating you get on your hands? Because if that's what you mean, I don't really know what you're saying. I've never really had. I don't think I've ever really had a honey roasted peanut where the seasoning was so loose that it got all over my hands. And plus, if that's the case, I just lick my fingers, like a savage. Because if you're eating regular salted peanuts, that's the same thing's happening to you. You're getting salt and oil all over your hands as well. Which again just means at the end of it you get to lick your fingers. It's like a dessert to your snack. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Absolutely. You lick your fingers and then you put them in the peanut can to get extra residue on your fingers. So really, to me, you can either go with the regular salted or the honey roasted to get that extra tasty treat. Once you've completed your snack. Sam Jer Leonard is following us now on Mixer.com/Team Llama Games. Thank you, Sam Jer Leonard, for joining us. We absolutely appreciate. Smash something on your desk. Sam Jer Leonard would like for me to smash something on your desk. Unfortunately, Sam Jer Leonard, I am not sitting in front of a desk, so I have nothing to smash anything upon. What's up? Smash something.
Oh, hey, Mitch.
Yes.
Right over here. There's an old assault rifle.
Oh.
And also right here, there's a gold compact SMG.
Sam Jer Leonard, you've entered Casual Tuesdays here at Team Llama Games, and so because of that, we encourage participation from our wonderful followers. What would you recommend that I smash here on this stream? With your question of smashing something here in the chat. Smash a book or something. Man, I don't really have much around me to...
Or something.
Yeah, I don't really have much around me to grab and smash. But that's not expensive. Smash Ryan. Yeah, I could smash my pal Ryan. Smash it. I did smash that guy. Hit your head. As I said, Sam, I don't have a desk in front of me. I'm sitting on the couch, playing some Fortnite here.
We are not PC gamers.
No, we are not.
Personal computer or politically correct.
I mean, yeah, I can do that. I can hit my head on the couch. You know, I can kind of go back like this and hit my head. You know, that's about what I got. And what that just proved, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are monkeys that do the bidding of our fans. Sam Jared Leonard says that because I hit my head. Sam Jared Leonard says because I hit my head on things like the walls. You know, I wouldn't recommend that. Your head is a very valuable piece of your body. Some might argue the biggest. The most important piece, right there with your heart. We've got a question. We have another question from the chat. Nick has asked, do you prefer shrimp or salmon? The answer for me is shrimp. I've always loved shrimp. Sam Jer Leonard has replied with, well, I had staples in my head once and it really didn't hurt. I don't cry. I want to head out. Fair enough. Fair enough there.
Why, Sam?
Now, yeah, it's back to you, Nick. Yeah, I'm a major fan of shrimp. Not that I don't like salmon. I love salmon. I had salmon very recently. And I like any type of shrimp.
It's heart healthy.
I will. Yeah, it does. And this might sound funny, but I was bleeding. It cut my head open. Yeah, you should probably go to the doctor for that, sir. If that's what actually happened. But yeah, any type of shrimp, I'm all for. Fried, baked, grilled. One thing. Ryan, Nick says that I'm supposed to tell you that he doesn't care about his opinion on heart health. I'm sorry, Ryan. Nick doesn't care about that opinion.
I mean, okay.
Sam Jer Leonard, if I may call you Sam, I do prefer a nice shrimp cocktail. Nick says that he forgot he became a medical
you take
doctor.
out the shrimp.
Yes. That's why Ryan's here. Ryan, do you like shrimp or salmon? Which one do you like? Do you have a preference? Do you have a preference on shrimp or salmon?
First salmon. Shrimp's good though.
Okay. Nick says that he can eat his weight in shrimp scampi, and I agree with you, sir. I can absolutely eat my weight in shrimp. It's I love it. Sam, I would love to do that, but I live in a house with many other people, and most of them are asleep. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. But I appreciate the question, or the whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you being here. I can take my headphones off though. Oh, Nick, that's a lot of shrimp, bro.
Shrimp.
Ah, Sam, it's all good, man. We're just that's what Casual Tuesdays are all about. We don't really care if we win. We don't really care what happens. We're just hanging out and chatting with the people. Um, Sam, we're actually going to be ending the stream here momentarily, but if you leave me a message and we can link up the next time we're playing Fortnite, and we can get that going. Nick, I know you're tall. You're a wonderfully tall man. Um, I want to say you're the
He's not that
tallest.
tall.
I mean, he's the tallest guy we know, I would assume. Is he taller than you, Ryan?
Uh,
Nick says he is.
yeah, probably by, I don't know, I'd probably say a half an inch or so. Not a lot taller.
Nick says that your brother might be taller
Oh
than
yeah, my
him.
he's probably got me. Well, last time I saw my brother, we were about the same height.
Sam,
But that's
that's
probably a posture thing. He's about 6'5" or so.
Sam. That gamer that's an Xbox gamer tag right there. Just to confirm. Nick says he's 6'4".
Oh. Well, then, yeah, he's probably got me by a half inch or so.
Yeah, Sam, we're playing on Xbox. I just wanted to confirm that that's what you meant. I guess other consoles aren't called gamer tags, but again, just wanted to confirm. Um, yeah, I think Nick's the tallest person that we know.
Well, you know my brother, so I know a guy that used to play for the North Texas basketball team that's like 6'10".
Hey
So,
Sam, if you go to my Twitter account, which is at Team Llama Gaming, I've got a poll up on my Twitter, finding out what people want me to play tomorrow. Um, so I'm actually not 100% sure what I'm playing tomorrow. I'm leaving it to the people. You don't have Twitter. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the options here, and then you can tell me what your choice would be, and I'll mark it down as one of the answers here. So for tomorrow we're doing Wild Card Wednesdays, where I've got the people deciding what I'm gonna play on Wednesdays, and so my choices are Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, or what I call Llama's favorites. It's where I pick one of my all-time favorite games and play it for the masses. So which one of those would you like to see me play tomorrow? Okay, I'll mark you down for Apex, and uh, if that wins, I'll we can when I hit the stream up tomorrow, probably around 9 o'clock. If we're playing Apex, hit me up. Yeah, I've got it saved in the chat, so I'll be able to get you down on your gamer tag. It saves the chat for all time, so I've got it all here. You have not played Apex before, Sam? I have not heard of Mr. Top 5. Is that right? Fortnite's a good game. We enjoy playing Fortnite. All right. So like I said, Sam, I've got the chat saved. So I've got the gamer tag saved up. I think I'm level 20 on Apex. I haven't played Apex too much. I think I'm level 20. All right, one last question from the chat. Ryan, brisket or hot links?
Brisket. For sure.
I think that's the right answer, brisket. Hot links are incredible. I love hot links. Sam, do you like brisket and hot links? Oh, Nick, brisket is not gross. Brisket is the
You're gross.
Brisket is the life force that God handed down to us.
I mean, there are better things you can do with a cow, but brisket's it's good.
Sam, I love Hot Pocket too. Hot Pocket is great. I can't eat Hot Pockets anymore.
Hot Pockets.
I'm not allowed to eat Hot Pockets anymore. I'm on a pretty strict diet. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and close her out. Sam, thank you for joining us. Nick, thank you for joining us. And thank you to the others that have joined and followed us today. Have a great night, Sam. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Nick, once again, Nick the Trooper, joining our streams and hanging out. Brought some good questions. I mean, quote, good questions. But yeah, that's gonna do it tonight for Casual Tuesdays here on Mixer.com Team Llama Games. Ryan, thank you very much for joining me on this ride.
You're most welcome.
I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'm having a good time doing this. But tomorrow we'll see how the poll goes, and depending on what wins, we'll see what we're gonna play. Ryan, if Llama's Favorites wins, I've got a great game in mind from years past that you and I can play. Ryan, I know you don't have Twitter, but do you want to get in on this poll of what we should play tomorrow?
Nah, I'll let the.
Okay,
That's
fair enough.
That's up to the fan to decide.
Yay! But all right. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Nick, Nick, that's actually an option. Ryan, Nick says that we should play Left 4 Dead. That actually might be something we could play in the future. I think so. I think
have it anymore.
I think on Xbox you can stream anything. You can stream whether it's 360 or Xbox One. I believe you can stream either one. But we'll see what everybody says. The poll is on Twitter at Team Llama Gaming. So we Ryan or Nick would like to change his vote. Nick, what would you like to change your vote to real quick before we close out? Nick wants us to play Left 4 Dead. Well, we're currently right now, Nick, we don't own Left 4 Dead. That might be something we can. I'll tell you what. Next week or in a couple weeks, we'll put that as one of the games. Maybe Ryan and I can find it for super cheap and play it. Um, and yeah, Sam, I got you down for Apex. Right now, Apex Legends is leading with 2 votes to 1 to 1. But anyway, okay, I'm going to close this out. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Check out YouTube at Team Llama Videos for the VOD. Nick, have a great night. Sam, have a great night. Ryan, I hope you have a great night. And we will talk to you guys next time.
I hope that too.
Check us out tomorrow for Wild Card Wednesdays. Y'all have a great night. Thank you.